The rising case numbers and Governor Tate Reeves' response plan were at the center of today's governor's briefing. 12 News' Alex Love is live with the governor's latest moves. Alex?
The governor's message was similar to what we've heard previously. Wear a mask, they work, and avoid large gatherings. But there are very few signs that these policies and guidelines are being followed, let alone enforced. Hospitalizations, as we just heard, have hit an all-time high. Many are overburdened, meaning if you get into a serious car crash or sick, they may have to move you out of state where there's space. Reeves continues to issue mask mandates on a county-by-county basis, adding 13 to the list, including Scott, Franklin, Jefferson, Sunflower, and Emmett. He says the data shows this approach works best, even though we saw the biggest decrease in cases during the statewide mask mandate from August 4th through September 30th.
We are in a position today, regardless of whether or not we can argue about peak versus not peak. Here's the reality. It's bad in Mississippi. It's bad in virtually every other state around America. And Mississippi is no exception. And so rather than trying to pick fights about you look at this data point, I look at that data point, why don't we all focus on spreading the gospel of doing what is most important going forward, which is wearing a mask, staying socially distanced, staying more than 6 feet apart, washing your hands regularly.
Some good news on the horizon. The first shipment of the vaccine is expected to be here in Mississippi later this month. It will first go to healthcare workers and those who are really vulnerable in long-term care facilities. However, in order for it to work, they're going to have to take 2 doses of it, one when it first arrives and then another 3 weeks after that in order for it to be fully effective. And then it'll start to trickle down to other Mississippians, and that could stretch on well into 2021. Live outside the Capitol in downtown Jackson, Alex Love, 12 News.